I am currently in what the psychologists refer to as the awkward age. That means I'm not a little kid any longer, but I'm not grown up yet either. And that also means my parents can't decide which category I belong in. The result of their indecision is very confusing, and if they aren't careful, I'm gonna end up needing one of those psychologists.
For example, according to my mother, I am too old for the many activities I still enjoy. I'm too old to go trick-or-treating on Halloween. I'm too old to spy on my brother after he comes home from a date. I'm too old to swipe apples from Mrs. Munster's tree.
Besides being too old, I'm also old enough to do better. For example, Renee, you know you're not supposed to wear those muddy shoes on the carpet. Renee, you're old enough to know better than to let the parakeet out of its cage when the cat's indoors.
On the other hand, I'm too young for the many things I would like to do. I'm too young to attend an unchaperoned party. I'm too young to go shopping downtown alone. And I'm too young to watch a movie that's rated PG unless my mother has read a review on it.
My dad says, Keryna, you're old enough to do your share of work around here. Then my mom says, Keryna, what are you doing with that power monologue? You're too young to use that. Then my dad says, Keryna, what are you doing with that comic book? You're old enough to stretch your mind a little. Then my mom says, Keryna, what are you doing with that magazine? You're too young to read that sort of thing.
I think my parents are trying to raise the perfect kid. The next time they tell me I'm too old for this or too young for that, I plan to tell them,
You think I'm gonna turn out perfect? Ha! You're old enough to know better.